AI can write a listing that sounds convincing, but if the listing doesn't have real vintage knowledge behind it, that item can still sit for months. Selling vintage takes more than keywords. It takes human experience, buyer understanding, style knowledge, condition judgment, and years of learning. I've been selling vintage for 30 years, and I believe the sellers who stay relevant will be the ones who combine that real experience with modern AI, not one or the other, both. That's why I created Vintage Intelligence, a free training where I show you how to do exactly that so you can sell with more confidence and keep growing in the changing world of online vintage selling. Everyday processes from someone who has so much to teach that I can't get it all out quick enough. My channel is Journey of a Vintage Seller. Today, we will tap into the Vintage Intelligence Database to the SEO room and discuss keywords. Part 1 is the beginner basic, and Part 2 will be the advanced strategy. We hear all the time that our photos are the most important part of our listings. Well, I disagree, and here's why. The words you use determine whether anyone ever sees your photos at all. If you had this beautiful picture of this lamp and your title said vintage lamp, is that picture going to get the lamp seen? Will the lamp sell? Most sellers are scared of keywords because they think they have to guess the perfect word. There is no such thing as a perfect set of words. What is a keyword? It is a word or a group of words that a buyer types when they search. So why does it matter so much? If we didn't have keywords, our listing would not show up in a search results. And without the right keywords, notice I did not say perfect word, just the right words. There are a lot of the right kind of keywords for an item, but without them, the search engines like Etsy, eBay, Google, all the AIs like ChatGPT or the algorithms will not understand who to show your item to. What the keyword does is it helps connect what the buyer is searching for to what the seller is selling. Not all buyers are alike. Some may call a vase a flower holder, a vessel, or a shelf decor. With so many different sellers in the world that see things in totally different ways, how in the world can we pick a perfect word? So our connector keywords are called short tail keywords and long tail keywords. Short tail keyword is one or two broad terms like black book, vintage lamp, wooden box. These are very general, and millions of people search for these. They do bring a lot of traffic, but your shop will be buried under thousands of bigger shops. A long tail keyword is 3 or more specific word terms, like mid-century modern table lamp or rustic wooden box for entryway. These long tail keywords bring less traffic, but much higher conversion. Think of a short tail keyword like fishing in the ocean. With a tiny little net, there are tons of fish, but you'll catch almost nothing compared to everyone else who has a bigger net. With long tail keywords, it's like fishing a stocked pond, fewer fish, but easier to catch. The fish has intent. They want what you have. And this is what keywords are all about. They are the heartbeat of our shops. They become healthy, strong, and alive. That doesn't mean just put a bunch of words all together that have no rhyme or reason. That is called keyword stuffing. This is an outdated method. The search engines like Etsy, eBay, Google, all the AIs like ChatGPT or the algorithms will not understand who to show your item to. Knowing where, for who, and the formula needed will lead your shop to getting healthier. Now, can you see why I believe that photos and the keywords are both equally as important? One can't do it on their own without the other. Word of caution, avoid the mass listing trap. Too many changes at once can kill your sales. I learned the hard way. I bulk deleted unoptimized listings on bad advice, and my shop plummeted in search. You can learn all about it in my first video. A better way is only change 2 to 3 listings per day. There is no magic number, just play it safe. It will keep the algorithm happy. We have completed part 1 of the basics of keywords. I hope you have a clearer understanding. As always, leave a comment if you have questions or need additional help. I won't try to sell you anything. All my advice or help is free. Be sure to subscribe so you won't miss part 2 of the advanced strategies of keywords.